Welcome to worksheet P2. On worksheet P2, we're trying to solve the proportion. In this case, we know that they are equal because we have an equal sign in between, but we're going to use some of the same process we just looked at in the first section. We're going to understand that proportions should be able to be cross-multiplied and be equal. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to cross-multiply. We're going to be able to take the 8 times the x, we get 8x. We take the 4 times the 2, and we get 8, and we know those guys are equal. And now what I have is 8x is equal to 8. I always divide by the number next to the variable. So I'm going to divide by the 8 in this case to both sides, and I end up with an answer of x equals 1. On number 3, when I cross multiply, I get 60 is equal to 5 times x is 5x. I'm going to divide by the number next to the x. In that case, this is a 5. Go to your calculator if you need to on this one, but 60 divided by 5 is 12. And so my result is x is equal to 12, or 12 equals x. Doesn't matter which order you write it in. Cross multiply. 10 times p is equal to 45. Going to divide both sides by the number next to the variable, in this case 10. P is equal to 45 divided by 10. The easy way to divide by 10, move the decimal one place. All right? Move the decimal one place from the end of the 45 to in between the 4 and the 5. Or use your calculator to double check it if you need to. In the case of number 7, 9n is equal to 5 times 5 is 25. We're going to divide by 9 in this case. And so we have n is equal to 25 over 9. I'm okay leaving it as a fraction. You cannot simplify it as a fraction. You could go to a mixed number if you wanted to. I would accept if you wanted to write 2 and 7/9. That would be an acceptable answer here. Technically, the decimal answer of 2.7 repeating. So if I go 7, wherever I decide to round at, I need to round the 7 to an 8. So if I'm going to go 1 decimal, it'd be 2.8, 2 decimals, 2.78, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, I get 3m is equal to 16. I divide by 3. M is equal to, that goes in 5.3 repeating. Or if we leave it as a fraction, I'm okay with that, 16/3. Or as a mixed number, 5 and 1/3. Any of those answers are acceptable. All right, good luck on the evens. Send those in to me when you're done.